Hello, welcome to this Apex product update video. In this video, I will be going over the new features of Apex DX version 2021.26. In this update, there are a number of new features that continue to improve the overall usefulness and speed of analysis in Apex DX, including a new tool for improved plot connectivity and a number of other exciting features. The first feature that we will cover in this video is linked cursors and automatic marker linking. This feature adds a few different functionalities to DX. First, when a supported plot is clicked, DX will draw a vertical dotted line, which we call a cursor. If a trace intersects anywhere with the cursor, the marker will be drawn indicating the value of the point at that intersection. The arrow keys can be used to move the marker back and forth on the plot to scroll through the values. This example shows the cursor scrubbing through an envelope plot with two traces overlaid. Beyond a single plot, cursors also work on different plots with similar axes. In this example, we can see the same two signals overlaid as in the last example, now side by side. Clicking one of these plots will automatically draw the cursor on the other plot, showing the intersecting marker value at that frequency. Cursors are not the only thing that will link automatically on plot creation. In this update, any playable plots that are added to a page will also be linked by block number, allowing the user to easily examine multiple signals and plot types on a given block. In this example, a time plot and magnitude plot of the same channel are displayed side by side, but this principle extends to any number of playable plots, such as an entire page of time or magnitude plots. Furthermore, any plot that contains block information for a channel will automatically seek playable plots on that page to the block of the selected marker. In the example shown here, a point on the Campbell plot is selected, and the time and magnitude plot automatically update to show the block where the point occurred. Note the cursor marker is also drawn on the magnitude plot, showing the corresponding point value. If a spectrum plot is clicked, and the point exists on a Campbell plot, a marker will be drawn on the Campbell at that point as well. This final example shows a standard Campbell triple plot, which can be created with the button up in the top right. As you can see, clicking on the Campbell plot will draw a cursor and a marker on the corresponding frequency and speed axes on both the tracking plot and the envelope plot. This will work both ways along the envelope and tracking as well. This feature can be toggled on and off in the Plot Tools section of the ribbon by clicking on the Auto Link button, which appears next to the Link button. This will return DX to its functionality before this feature was implemented. The next new feature in DX is called the Format Painter, or copy-paste function. This allows the user to copy and paste settings from one plot to another. This feature will work across all plot settings and options besides axis settings. In this example, we can see the copy and paste feature being used between Campbell plots, copying only the Campbell settings, including the display mode, z-axis range, symbol, and more. In the next example, we have an envelope plot where the trace settings have been copied. As you can see, the color has been changed to red and the symbol has been changed to a circle. If you right-click on the plot, copy settings, and then paste onto another envelope or spectrum plot, it will copy these trace settings. The final copy-paste option is in the general settings, which controls things like title, axes, and font sizes, legends, and XY swap. As you can see here, it will copy and paste onto the magnitude plot. The next new feature that we will cover in this video are the text and graphic plots. These are simple plot additions to DX that allow the user to enter text and import images into DX. To create these plots, simply right-click on an empty grid space and select either text or graphic plots. For text plots, the fonts can be changed, and tables and other formatted text can be copied and pasted into them. For graphic plots, a file browser will appear and allow the user to select an image from their computer. The image can then be adjusted with the Control button and scroll wheel. The next new feature in DX updates the behavior of the Tabulate feature on Campbell plots. By default, a Campbell plot tabulation will include time, block number, parameter value, frequency, magnitude, phase, and engine order. With this update, tabulation tables will now include the information selected in the Campbell plot marker area in the Campbell plot settings, such as average, DC, half peak to peak, etc. As you can see in this example, now the information selected is not only available in the plot markers, but also available in the tabulation table. The next new feature in DX allows the user to subtract a signal from a tracking plot. Upon creation of a tracking or Bode plot, the user will be given the option to select a signal to subtract from the selected signal. After the engine order has been selected, the tracking plot will behave as normal, but the signal selected will be subtracted from the overall signal. The final feature we will cover in this video was included in the previous release of DX, but is a major new plot type, and we wanted to include it in this video for those who may have missed the announcement. The parameter plot can be used for parameters and statistics and includes a number of different display modes, including gauge display, text display, thermometer display, and LED display. The display type and orientation can be selected upon plot creation. The gauge display can be used for DC signals such as speeds and can be played through using the slider bar or play button beside the plot. The gauge display also has a few different skins for visual representation. They can be accessed through the right-click menu. In addition, it has a multiplier and a set value for the number of steps shown on a gauge. The text display will show the current value as a written text value for a given parameter or statistic. In this example, I will select all of the available statistics under a channel, create the parameter plot, select the text display option, and orient them vertically for optimum readability. Text can be copied and pasted in the right-click menu. The third display type is the thermometer, which is most useful for temperatures. This mode does not have any extra right-click options. The final display type is the LED display, which will display the value of a parameter or statistic as a bar light, which we call an LED. This display has a number of different options, including number of segments, precision format, minimum and maximum settings, color scaling mode, and a number of visual styles for added customization. Thank you for watching this update video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at snickel@apexturbine.com, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. If you are not currently a DX user and would like to try out the software, please feel free to reach out and we can provide a demo license for you. Have a good day.